Alan! 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 Al! Alan! Alan! Alan!
Welcome to day 24 of the July Calendar Club 496 mile challenge. Today 24 miles. I'm undecided as to whether to do 12 now and then 12 in the afternoon or 12 and 2 6s. I'm a little bit behind schedule due to the really bad weather we had this morning, but I'm feeling okay. So let's start the watch and let's see what happens. Okay, off we go. Okay, so that's the mile warm-up done. Same shit, different day. I'm not gonna go like a broken record and go through the list of things that are aching. You already know them, so no change. Yeah, first mile's always tough. Now on the walking break. It's nice and cool. I'm hoping the weather's going to stay like this, but there is a very good chance of rain this next hour, and then for the rest of the day it's pretty good. So yeah, feeling all right to start with, but it's early days. Another 11 to go. Okay, I actually had a great night's sleep last night. Woke up quite nice and refreshed, but the weather was absolutely terrible. It was peeing it down. So looked at the forecast, it was going to get better later in the day, so I had to delay coming out by an hour. But yeah, certainly feel okay. That's 2 miles done now, and the legs feel okay, but it's whether or not it's up to doing 2 12s today instead of 1 12 and 2 6s. And also must mention it's 8 days to go. Yes. 4 miles done. That's a third of the way through this morning's mileage. Right quad is a little bit tight, but other than that everything's okay. So looking forward to getting back in. I reckon it's going to be about 2 hours 5 minutes. That's my predicted time for this run, this 12 miles. So I'll have to see if I can get in on that time. Okay, that's around about 8 miles then, so 2/3 of the way through this morning. I say 2/3 because I think this is going to be closer to 13 than it is to 12. So I will do the extra bit to make it up to 13 if I need to. But yeah, feeling good so far. Bit of stiffness in the quad still, knee still a bit sore, but other than that, the legs are behaving. It's this afternoon's run I'm worried about. Normally worse in the afternoon. Not really what you want to see when you're going for a piss. Okay, so that's the 13 done. Let's just stop the watch. Okay, so yeah, I can't complain. Hips stiff, quad stiff, and it's just really seizing up towards the end. But energy wise, I felt like I could have done some more. I mean, I didn't take a lot of fuel with me. I had my fruit jellies, 3 every 3 miles, but of course I wasn't expecting to do the extra mile. So in terms of time, 2 hours 15, considering I did the extra mile. I think my guess of 2 hours 5 wasn't too far off. I'm hoping to have about 4 hours rest now before I have to go out and do some more, whether I do the 11 or whether I do a 6 and a 5. I'm not entirely sure yet, but obviously I've got 4 hours to figure that out. Okay, so psychologically I like the fact that if you get the bulk of it, or at least, you know, over half of it done in the morning, generally when I'm feeling fresher, it puts you in a good frame of mind, really, knowing that you've already done the bulk of it and you've just got to finish it off. So for the rest of the week, that's something to consider at least. See you later. Okay, so welcome back to part 2 of July Calendar Club Challenge day 24. I ran a 13 miles this morning. I've got another 11 to do. I'm leaving at 3:30 as I've got something that I need to get back for this evening, so hopefully, fingers crossed, this will be a good one. Speak to you in a minute. Okay, so mile warm-up done, legs as per usual. Biggest problem I had this afternoon was I was really tired, but not like as in my legs were tired, that's a given, but more in the fact that I could have really done with a snooze. I could have gone for a sleep, but the last time I did that the other day, I then couldn't get to sleep in the evening, so I've resisted the temptation of having a nap, and hopefully I'll wake up pretty soon. Okay, I didn't do an update for a few miles, primarily because I was on Operation Find a Toilet pretty damn quick. Spare you the details, but yes, Diglis Basin, toilets, job done. Almost 6 miles done. Heel's starting to get the shooting, stabbing pains now, so it's going to be an interesting last 5 miles. Okay, so that's the 11 miles done. I'm still about a quarter of a mile from home, so misjudged that one. I've got to say, that was probably easier than doing the 3s. Obviously, the quads are aching and the knees are aching, and I know I've just done another 11 miles, so the body's going to know about it. But in terms of having to go out to the 3rd run, I'd much rather do that. That was better, that was easier. So the plan will be tomorrow to do 14 in the morning and then 11 again in the evening. So yeah, important milestone. I've only got 7 days left, so into the last week of the challenge. Obviously the most difficult week, the highest mileage week. But as for this week, that's 24 down. Don't ask me to do the maths, it's too early. Day 24 finished, complete. Tomorrow, day 25, July the 25th. Hoping to do 14 miles in the morning and then pretty much the same loop that I did tonight. And that's 25. That's what I'm aiming to achieve tomorrow. But you can only take one day at a time. And the legs, even though they're holding out, they could go at any time. I'm fully aware of that. But ticking off the days.